Hey guys, how's it going? Hey, just to let you know, there's going to be a supermoon on Wednesday, July the 13th. They're saying that this is going to be one of the biggest ones. Interesting about this stuff, the article talks about the past of the supermoons, and they were recorded that there were some huge earthquakes that caused by the supermoon. One in Japan, the other one was in San Fernando Valley and so forth. So I just thought it was kind of interesting. Check it out.
The biggest supermoon of the year on the 13th of July 2022. The 13th of July, the moon will arrive at its closest point to the Earth for 2022. The moon will arrive at its closest point to the Earth for 2022, a perigee distance of 221,994 miles, 357,264 kilometers, away. 9 hours and 38 minutes later, the moon will officially turn full. Though full moon theoretically lasts just a moment, that moment is imperceptible to ordinary observation, and for a day or so before and after most will speak of seeing the nearly full moon as full. The shaded strip is so narrow, and changing in apparent width so slowly, that it is hard for the naked eye to tell whether it's present or which side it is on. So, when the moon shines down on your neighborhood on Wednesday night, keep this in mind: what you're looking at is not precisely a full moon, but a waning gibbous moon, already many hours past its stage of full illumination. Interestingly, while this term made little impact in 1979, it suddenly got a lot of attention on the 11th of March, 2011, when the magnitude 9.1 Tohoku earthquake struck off the northeast coast of Honshu on the Japan Trench. 8 days later, a full moon coincided with perigee. Immediately suggestions were made that this could have served as the trigger for the massive Japanese quake. One of the first to make this claim was Knoll himself, who claimed that supermoons can cause geophysical stress, and suddenly, the term supermoon gained traction among the mainstream media. Of course, the very idea that the closeness of a full moon could have triggered the Japan earthquake in 2011 is absurd. In fact, on the day of the quake, the moon was actually nearer to its apogee point, that part of its orbit farthest from Earth. And yet, a connection between earthquakes and the moon has been kicked around for a very long time. On the 9th of February, 1971, the San Fernando earthquake, magnitude 6.6, rocked parts of Southern California. Later that night, the full moon underwent a total eclipse. Questions were quickly raised as to whether the eclipse may have been the catalyst for the California quake.
Be happy for a while.